Illegal substance use is one of the best-selling pastimes that men and outgoing women do. I really don't like the taste of alcohol if I would be the one to be asked about its rating as a pleasure giver or a comfort giver. I really don't understand why people are aiming it as their means of bonding, but they are them, and this world has much freedom for them to do whatever they like, and all we just can do is tell them the most possible way so that they will know that what they do is actually unhealthy when it is so much. It is not an unusual topic, but I wanted to take part in the explaining of the different usual cases around us, since my purpose of blogging is to render easy accessibility of healthcare education. So, alcoholism is my topic for today. Let's all recall it. The reason why alcohol is harmful when too much is that it depresses our central nervous system. The depression of the central nervous system causes many of our body parts to function slow, which includes our thinking ability, breathing, and other aspects of the body needing to function better. Alcohol removes our enthusiasm, and so we become inactive to those previous activities that we were willing to do until we are already completely neglecting many activities, including hygiene. Our breathing pattern also is at risk when we drink too much alcohol. When our lung function is depressed, it can't process blood to its healthy state, and so leaving the body with very low oxygen, which may lead to many symptoms like numbness and weakness. The heart is a very important organ in our body that is affected also when we use alcohol. Alcohol causes our heart to function slowly as our brain, that when it is prolonged, it is fatal. That is because when the heart cannot supply enough blood into the body, especially into our organs like the brain, liver, and kidney, they will experience the worst, ischemia, or the further damage of its cells. Lastly, with all the manifestations that the body will experience when using alcohol, dehydration is a frequent body state from many of the diseases and disorders, but it is very important to watch out for. It is a sign and a symptom that you are experiencing a threatening state of the body. Fighting the abuse of alcohol has been the mission of the many healthcare providers. But it seems that many people are still acquainted to its abuse. However the fight went through, do we really have perfect ways to implement the individual responsibility of not abusing alcohol? Let us just continue then with how to develop our sense of responsibility. It reminds me of a part of the elementary module telling some ways on how to better ourselves for the sake of our needs. It says, number 1, a person should have critical thinking. It means a person should think carefully about those things he or she will do before deciding into something. It says that it will help you to have the right decision in your life. Weighing the rightness and the wrongness of using alcohol may help the person define the responsibilities even into the refraining of it. Think 100 times before abusing alcohol. The needs of a person motivate him or her to act properly for it to be achieved. A person naturally defines his or her needs in life. If the person loses his or her drive to live a good life according to his or her desires, a professional healthcare provider is needed to start the management for him or her and be prescribed a medicine suitable for him or her. If not, someone in his or her family and relatives is needed to gain his or her sense of control. Alcohol will not be the need for that matter. Number 3. The last thing I can remember is faith in the presence of God. It says, having faith to God as the provider and the creator of humanity will help a person to gain a sense of responsibility. Anyway, here are the things you should know if a person is alcoholic. A person cannot limit the drinking of alcohol, disoriented, irritable, drinking secretly and even alone, loss of interest, and experiencing nausea and shakes when not drinking alcohol. Number 1. Know the reason why a person is started to drown his or herself into alcohol and treat it first. The behavior may not disappear if a person has underlying reason for drinking. Some examples of these reasons are depression, low self-esteem, stress, and anxiety. Help from a professional healthcare provider. This may be counseling only or treatment. Cognitive behavioral therapy is one of the managements of alcoholism wherein a person is being corrected in their inappropriate behaviors, learned or not, and they are taught to problem-solving skills. Medicines that may be given are disulfiram, an antabuse that induces bad experience when drinking alcohol. Next is the acamprosate, a Camprol to prevent craving to alcohol. And the naltrexone, a Revia that stops a person from drinking alcohol. Number 3, significant other support for abstinence to alcohol and also to gain a sense of responsibility and control when the condition is worse. This may include social groups and other relatives. I hope to see responsible people in the future pertaining to the use of alcohol. It is really much decent to see people in their good and proper look. It is much respect and wealth we get when everyone is looking disciplined. Until then, this is all for now. Bye!